Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, why are you on their mind? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different stone and number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started.
Hey, group number 1. Okay, so why are you on their mind? Okay, so instantly what came to me when I saw these cards is the song Beautiful by James Blunt. Okay, and he's like, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do because I'll never be with you. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with that song, it's about 2 people like meet each other out in public, and this person is just like, has that feeling of like a love at first sight. It could even be like a soul recognition type of connection. You know, I often feel like just love at first sight is so one-dimensional, you know? That's just one part of the whole thing that's going on when people are like drawn to each other and they don't know why because they don't know each other yet. And so you and this person, it comes across that you met somewhere out in public. And for some of you, you may have had like an actual interaction with this person. Okay, so you two might have talked. You might have even hung out. This could have been at like a party that you met, or, you know, at work, somewhere where there's other people around, but you two only like notice each other. Like this interaction, this meeting happened out of nowhere, you know, like it wasn't expected. Either one of you were going to this place thinking that you would meet somebody. It's one of those interactions where you're never quite the same afterwards in a good way. But for some reason, I also get the impression that you guys didn't like exchange contact info, or maybe your names weren't even given, or if they were, it wasn't like enough information. I don't feel like you guys are friends on social media. So it has this feeling of like wanting to see each other again, but not sure if you ever will, okay? Like one of those interactions. And you guys, you know, you may have dreamt of this person since then, and there just feels like there's such a connectedness, even if you guys don't see or talk to each other. But just a lot of wondering, like, will I ever see you again? You know, like wondering what could we have been if things had played out differently and somehow you two were able to keep in touch, you know? Okay, let's take a look at the message cards. Okay, we have somebody that I used to know. Yeah, that's what it feels like now. You know, you guys went from this amazing interaction, brought up like this whirlwind of emotion, and just to be left like with, okay, I don't know that I'm ever going to see that person again. They are thinking, what's a king without his queen? Okay, or what's a queen without her king? Or make that work for you, okay? However it fits your situation. So this person, you know, they're like, they really feel like you guys could have been that person beside them going through life together. We have, you've got to be somebody's baby. But on the other hand, they find you guys to be such a catch. They're kind of like, there's no way that you're single. And I wonder, ... Okay, so that means this person, they still think about you. They wonder about you. They wonder what you're up to. You know, what's it like during your day? They wish that they could be like on that texting basis with you where you guys can just like tell each other what the latest is. They're so curious about you. And I wonder also goes with, will I ever see you again? So they do wonder, like, is it possible that we'll even cross paths again? Because I don't feel like either one of you can find each other online. I always wonder what we could have been. That's what I'm saying. They felt like they could see a future with you, and they just, you know, sometimes they dive into fantasy that they're going to run into you again and that you two are going to hit it off and be able to keep in touch. And then they wonder, like, what would it be like if you and I were together? Then we have, I wish I knew you wanted me. Okay, so they weren't totally sure that you were on the same page as them, but I mean, they kind of figure because it was so mutual and effortless. It's just for some reason, neither one of you were able to keep in touch. So it's like, you know, this feeling like it was a fated connection that unfolded, but as far as seeing each other again, it's like neither one of you know if that'll ever happen. And then we have, do you miss me? Okay, so this person, you know, they wonder about you and what you two could have been. But, you know, it's just got one of those feelings where you both now have to surrender. Like, if it's meant to be, it'll be. But if not, okay. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like a discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. Information is in the description box or the community tab. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so why are you on their mind? All right, so this is interesting. This interaction, I feel like, came out of nowhere, and you two just like felt all this whirlwind of emotion hit each other. And this person doesn't feel like they put their best foot forward upon meeting you. Okay, and this also has this somewhat similar to group 1 as far as like meeting somebody unexpectedly, not going to this place where you like neither one of you had any idea what was going to hit you and that you were going to end up catching feelings for somebody so quickly. And like I was telling group 1, it's more than love at first sight. Okay. It's like, that's like one part of the equation. That's like one dimensional. It's much more than that. It's like looks, personality, energy, vibe, all of it. It's just like both of you were drawn to each other from the get-go. It's like neither one of you knew what hit you, and I'm just getting that for some reason both of you feel kind of like, or one of you was kind of tongue-tied. This person's coming across like they didn't feel like they were their smoothest, which, I mean, I feel like you guys might find that to be endearing, but you know, they want another shot at this is what I'm seeing. For some of you, this person, you know, it's just something about both of you didn't quite take off the way that you would have thought, given how like drawn to each other you both were. I get this very mutual, just effortless, like fireworks, chemistry on point, conversations just flow easily between you guys. Both of you feel like you didn't have enough time with each other. Okay, so the song that came to me was Can't Wait to See You Again by Miley Cyrus. The lyrics go, I just freaked out the last time we hung out. I just kept looking down. I stuttered. Something about stuttering, and I freaked out. Can't wait to see you again. Okay, so that's a bit of an exaggeration. But like this person, that demonstrates like they didn't feel like they were, you know, their most confident, smoothest self around you. They were thrown. They didn't expect to meet somebody that would, you know, just really capture their attention, get this whirlwind of emotion hitting them. Okay, so it's like you brought out this whole other side of this person. They want another shot on top of the fact that they get excited at the thought of you, at spending time with you. It's just, they felt so alive and like anything was possible. And I just see them wanting to explore this connection with you. Okay, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into why are you on their mind. This connection is what I want. Okay, they are sure, and they can't wait to explore this connection with you. I think about you all the time. If not, then I want to know. Okay, that is like, if this isn't what you want, if you're not on the same page, then I want to know. I want to kiss you. Yeah, this person is highly attracted to you. Just from the interaction they had with you, they knew that fireworks were going off between you guys, you know, so yeah, they definitely want to kiss you. It's 1:15. I'm all alone and I need you now. Okay, so that's also this person thinks about you guys at night before they go to sleep. They're like, man, you know, they may have even added you on social media. You might even get messages from them. If not, I feel like it's coming, you know, like they think about you at all hours and wonder what you're up to. They wonder if you think about them too. Do you miss them? Okay. Love songs remind me of you. Okay, so yeah, this person's daydreaming. They're fantasizing about you and that. What would it be like if you were together? What would a future with you be like? Okay, they just know that you are like, you're a lot like them, a very passionate person, and you just like to have a good time. I feel like you guys are the type, you and this person, that you would make any moment feel fun, whether you're doing an activity or just hanging out and talking. I just see a lot of smiles and laughter, and this person's like, yeah, like you are what I was looking for in a person, even though I wasn't looking when I met you. So they definitely want to explore this connection with you, and they can't wait to see you again, as well as redeem themselves because they feel like they weren't their best self when you guys met. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All the information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like a discount on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. That information is also in the description box or in the community tab. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so why are you on their mind? Okay, so instantly what came to me when I saw this is something about 2 people who were interested in each other, involved with each other romantically to some capacity. And I just get like this back and forth vibes. One minute they're interested, the next they kind of back off. And for others of you, I get like one minute you guys are together, the next you're not. You're back together and then you're not. Okay. You're both highly independent people. So with a stubborn streak, okay, like when you feel like you're right, you feel like you're right, and you kind of expect the other person to admit when they're wrong is what I'm seeing, but this person is your mirror. They feel the exact same way. So often you two get a stalemate is what I'm seeing, instead of like this compromise that is what you both crave, because I do feel like you're both the type that will split away from this connection, even if it's not what you want, because I see there's a lot of emotion going on. You both are very ambitious people, so you will dive into work or whatever projects or different things that you're working on. So it comes across like you don't miss each other, even though I feel like deep down you do. And when you're not so busy, it's like that's when you both feel it. So 2 songs came to me in regards to you two. One of them is Here I Go Again on My Own by Whitesnake, and the other is Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. Okay, so this person is like, fine, like, I'll cut off from this connection with you, even though I don't feel like they want to. And you guys are the exact same way. It's like you both feel like the way you two left things was like, you leave me no choice but to cut off from this connection, even though it's not what I want. So here I go again on my own. This person's like, on the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. Okay, there's that independence. There's that stubborn pride that's like, even if that's not what I want, I'm going to act as though the other person can make it known if they want me. And your person's thinking the exact same thing because they're very independent too. So they're like, you can go your own way, and all that. So here we are with both of you going your own way, but still feeling super connected to the other person. You both constantly have each other on your mind. So that's why there feels like, that's why you both are like, what's going on? It's been this long since I've seen you, since I've talked to you, but I still can't get you out of my mind. I still wonder what we could have been. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into why are you on their mind. Well, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, even before jumping into the message cards, that they do feel like, when things were good with you guys, they were amazing. This person felt on top of the world. So there is a part of them that wonders, like, if you two could approach this differently than the way you guys have done in the past, could we be something amazing, So they do kind of wonder, are you the one that got away? Because nobody else has made them feel the way that you do. All right, now let's take a look at the message cards. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot this card was here when I just said that. But yeah, no one makes me feel the way you do. They do. They see you guys as being a unique gem that just, is super unique, not like anybody else. I love talking to you and being by you. Yeah, they crave your presence. They just want to be around you all the time. I hope you haven't moved on. So even though you're both coming across like I'm living my life, my best life, and whether you two are even seeing somebody else, it's like they still hope like you haven't moved on. They almost feel like if you were to post or if you have posted with somebody else, it's like a cover. All we do is make up, then break up. Why don't we wake up and see when love hurts, it won't work. Maybe we need some time alone. We need to let it breathe. Okay, so that's like the current pattern that's going on between you guys. They say, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? They wonder, like, do you think the same thing? Like, despite everything that's happened, could we be something? Then they say, too much is at stake for me to pursue this. Okay, so this is them going back and forth in their own mind too. Like one minute they feel hopeful and like you guys can fly over any obstacle, and then the next minute they're like, I don't know. The way that you and I are, we just clash. So they go back and forth in their mind. Then they say, we both already know. Okay, this card in particular is when the person's like, okay, we need to stop playing around. We both know that we have feelings for each other. That's them cutting to the chase. But they also say you're not going to hear from me anytime soon. Okay, so they're also keeping it real that they're doing their thing. They're trying to build themselves and their life up right now. And it may not be anytime soon. That's just tentatively speaking. Because it absolutely could be sooner, depending on where you're both at. Because then they also say, you're the one I see myself with. Okay, so this person's very back and forth. They're kind of mixed up inside. So I do see, though, deep down, they do want it to work with you, though. They just know you both would have to approach this a bit differently than you have. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like a discount on my readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It also helps support my channel. You can find that information in the description box or the community tab as well. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys.